She said, "I'm going on a girls' trip with my ex-boyfriend's sister." I said, "Sounds fun." Then I invited her sister to help me pack her things. What she discovered when she got back from her girls' trip made her realize who she really went with. I, 31 male, should have seen the red flags when my girlfriend Kira, 29, suddenly became best friends with her ex-boyfriend's sister. We'd been together for 3 years, living in my townhouse for the past 18 months. Everything seemed solid until about 2 months ago when she randomly mentioned reconnecting with Tamara, the sister of her ex, Devin. "It's so weird how we just clicked," she gushed over dinner one night. "Like, I barely knew her when I was dating Devin, but now we text all the time." The timing was suspicious. Devin had just moved back to town after 5 years away. But I kept my mouth shut, tried to be the supportive boyfriend. Then came the announcement 3 weeks ago. "Babe, Tamara invited me on a girls' trip. Just us, maybe her cousin Jade. 4 days at this cute mountain resort. You don't mind, right?" I looked up from my laptop. "When?" "Next weekend. I know it's sudden, but the rates are amazing right now, and Tamara already put down the deposit." My gut screamed, "Nope." But I just smiled. "Sounds fun. You deserve a break." She practically bounced with excitement, immediately started planning outfits. Over the next few days, she kept showing me the resort website, talking about spa treatments and hiking trails. Never once mentioned where Tamara's cousin lived or any other details that would make this story make sense. The day before she left, she was packing frantically. "I can't find my good hiking boots." "Check the garage," I suggested, knowing full well they were in the basement. Gave me time to do something that had been nagging at me. See, Kira's terrible with technology. Her phone password? Her birthday backwards. Took me 30 seconds to check her recent messages while she rummaged around upstairs. No texts from Tamara about the trip. Not one, but there were messages from someone saved as T. The last one made my stomach drop. Can't wait for this weekend. Been too long, baby?" I screenshotted everything, put her phone back, and helped her find those boots, with a smile frozen on my face. Update 1, morning of the trip. I drove her to the airport like the perfect boyfriend. Kissed her goodbye, told her to have fun. Then I drove straight home and called the one person who could help me verify my suspicions, Kira's sister Bethany. "Hey, weird question," I said after the pleasantries. "You know Tamara pretty well, right? Devin's sister?" "Tamara?" Bethany sounded confused. "I mean, I met her like twice when Kira was dating Devin." "Why?" "Kira's on a girls' trip with her right now." Long pause. "That's bizarre. They weren't friends?" Tamara actually couldn't stand Kira, called her clingy and dramatic. My suspicions confirmed. "Bethany, I need to ask you a huge favor. Can you come over tomorrow? I'm packing up Kira's things." "What? Did you guys break up?" "We're about to. I'll explain everything when you get here." Bethany showed up Saturday morning with coffee and 1,000 questions. I showed her the screenshots. "Oh, that snake," she hissed. "That absolute snake. T is obviously Devin." "That's what I figured. What do you need me to do?" "Help me pack her stuff. But also," I hesitated, "look through her things, see if there's anything else I should know about." We spent the morning boxing up clothes, shoes, makeup. Bethany was thorough, checking pockets and bags. Then she found it. Ryan?" She held up a small pharmacy bag from inside Kira's bathroom drawer. "You might want to see this. Birth control pills. But not just any birth control pills. The prescription date was from 2 weeks ago. Which was weird because Kira had an IUD. She'd made a big deal about getting it last year, said pills made her gain weight. Why would she need these if..." Bethany's face had gone pale. She was reading the paperwork. "Ryan, this prescription isn't for birth control. It's Plan B, multiple doses." My mind went blank. Then the pieces clicked. The work trips that had increased lately. The sudden need for space some evenings. The new lingerie I'd found in the laundry that she'd never worn for me. "There's more," Bethany said quietly. She'd found a credit card statement tucked in an old purse. Charges from hotels during times Kira was supposedly at work, conferences, or staying with friends. We packed in silence after that. Update 2. By Sunday afternoon, everything was in boxes in the garage. Bethany had been incredible, even helped me deep clean the house. She also did something I didn't expect. She took photos of everything we'd found. "Trust me," she said. "You'll want evidence when she tries to spin this." She was about to leave when her phone rang. Tira. Put it on speaker, I mouthed. Hey sis. Bethany answered cheerfully. Bethany. Tira sounded drunk. Guess what? I'm having the best time. The mountains are gorgeous. Yeah, how's Tamara? She's great. We just did the craziest hike. I'm exhausted. Cool. Hey, quick question. Is her cousin Jade there too? Pause. Oh, yeah, she's in the shower right now. Bethany rolled her eyes at me. That's funny, because I just had lunch with Jade yesterday. She's doing that yoga teacher training in town, remember? Silence. Then I meant her other cousin, Jennifer. Tamara only has one cousin, Kira, and it's a him. Jake. I have to go. Bad connection up here. Click. Bethany looked at me. She's definitely with Devin. Oh, I know. I just wanted her to know that you know. Evil. I love it. Monday came fast. I'd taken the day off work, figured I'd need it for the aftermath. Around 2 p.m., I got a text from Kira. Flight delayed, won't be home till late. Don't wait up. I texted back, no problem, sweet dreams. Then I moved all the boxes from the garage to the front porch. All labeled clearly with her name. Set up a security camera pointed at the door, borrowed from my buddy who's paranoid about package thieves. Then I waited. She got home around 10 p.m. I watched through the camera app as the Uber pulled up. She got out, practically glowing, pulling her suitcase behind her. Took her exactly 3 seconds to notice the boxes. The transformation was instant. Happy glow to confused to panicked. She ran to the door, tried her key. Didn't work. I'd changed the lock Sunday afternoon. Bang, bang, bang. Ryan, what is this? Open the door. I opened it but kept the chain on. Hey, how was the girls' trip? What are all these boxes? Why doesn't my key work? Those are your things. Your key doesn't work because you don't live here anymore. What? Are you insane? Let me in right now. No, Devin can help you move your stuff. Her face went white. What? I was with Tamara. Tamara who hates you. Tamara, whose cousin was in town doing yoga training? That Tamara? You're crazy. I wasn't with Devin. Bethany says hi, by the way. You know, your sister who you drunk dialed yesterday? Also found your Plan B stash, and the hotel receipts. Oh, and T texted while you were gone. Want me to read it? She actually tried to push the door open. You went through my things? That's illegal. You can't just kick me out. I have rights. You have no rights here. You're not on the deed, not on any utilities. You're a guest who's overstayed their welcome. Take your boxes and go. Where am I supposed to go? Not my problem. Maybe Devin has room, or Tamara, since you're such good friends now. Update 3. The entitlement started immediately. First, she tried tears. Please, baby, it's not what you think. Devin and I just talked. As friends, Tamara was there. Cool. Call her right now. Video call. Her phone died. Right. Then came anger. She kicked one of the boxes. 2 years. I gave you 2 years of my life. 3 years. And I gave you a free place to live while you screwed your ex. We're even. I'll call the cops. Please do. Explain to them how your ex-boyfriend who owns the house won't let you in after you cheated. I'm sure they'll be super sympathetic. She grabbed her phone, started rage texting. My phone buzzed. Devin, bro, this is messed up. Let her get her things at least. I texted back. Her things are on the porch. Free pickup. Then Kira's mom called. Declined. Her dad declined. Her best friend Margot declined. Kira was now sitting on my porch, surrounded by boxes, fake sobbing on the phone. I heard her telling someone I was abusive and controlling and had thrown her out with nowhere to go. Around midnight, a car pulled up. Devin. He looked pissed, but also uncomfortable, like he hadn't signed up for this level of drama. I watched through the camera as they loaded boxes. Kira kept gesturing at the house, clearly wanting Devin to confront me. He kept shaking his head. Smart man. Tuesday morning, the real entitlement began. I woke up to 73 text messages. Not from Kira, I'd blocked her. From everyone else. Her mom, how dare you throw my daughter out like trash? She made one mistake. Her dad, you're gonna regret this, son. I know people. Margot, a piece of shit. Kira deserves better. Even got a Facebook message from her hairdresser asking if I knew what I'd done to that poor girl. The narrative was clear. I'd thrown her out with no warning, for no reason, probably abusive, definitely crazy. Time to set the record straight. Posted on Facebook. Since everyone seems to have opinions about my relationship, here's the truth. Kira told me she was going on a girls' trip with her ex's sister. She was actually with her ex. I have proof. I packed her things carefully and safely. She has somewhere to stay. Stop harassing me. Attached one screenshot. The "can't wait for this weekend baby" text. The messages stopped real quick after that, but Kira wasn't done. Wednesday she showed up at my work. Security called me. There's a woman here, says she's your girlfriend. She's upset. I came down to find her in the lobby, mascara streaking, holding a single box. You forgot this, she said loudly. My grandmother's jewelry box, the one she gave me before she died. I'd never seen that box in my life. That's not yours. Yes, it is. You're trying to steal from me now? Security looked confused. I stayed calm. Check the camera footage from Monday. Every single box I put out was picked up. If that's yours, where was it? She clutched it tighter. In the bedroom closet. The closet I cleaned out with your sister? Weird how she didn't see it. Ryan, please. Her voice dropped to a whisper. I just need to get some things. Personal things. You don't understand. What things? My medication and some documents. What medication? Your birth control pills? Those were in the boxes. What documents? She was floundering. Just important papers. Everything was in the boxes, Kira. Everything. There's nothing left. That's when she lost it. Full meltdown in my workplace lobby. Screaming about how I'd ruined her life, how Devin didn't even want her there, how she had nowhere to go because I'd poisoned everyone against her. Security escorted her out. My boss called me in after, more amused than concerned. Ex problems? Recent ex, yeah. Need any time off to deal with it? Nah, it's handled. Update for Thursday brought new levels of desperation. Bethany called me, laughing so hard she could barely talk. You're not gonna believe this. Kira asked me to spy on you. What? She offered me $200 to tell her if you're seeing anyone, if you've changed your mind, if you talk about her. I said sure, send the money first. She sent $50 and said the rest would come later. Did you keep it? Hell yeah. Spy tax. Oh, and get this. She's not staying with Devin anymore. Already? It's been 4 days. Apparently he found out she'd been texting other guys too. Not just him. Our girl was running a whole roster. Are you serious? Dead serious. His roommate saw her on dating apps at Devin's apartment. She'd been cultivating backups while planning her girls' trip with him. I shouldn't have laughed, but I did. The karma was instant. Friday afternoon I got a call from my landlord. Remember, I own my townhouse, so this was weird. Mr. Thompson, I'm calling about your rental application. I didn't submit any rental application. Oh, well, I have one here with your name and information. Previous address listed as my address. The applicant said she was your wife. My blood ran cold. I'm not married. Someone's using my information. I see. Thank you for clarifying. We'll disregard this application. I immediately checked my credit. Sure enough, there were 3 soft inquiries from apartment complexes in the last 2 days. All listed Mrs. Kira Thompson as the applicant. Called my bank, locked everything down, filed a police report for attempted identity theft. The officer taking the report was sympathetic. Ex-girlfriend? Yep. They always think they're entitled to keep using your info. We see it all the time. This report should stop her, but you might want to consider a restraining order if she escalates. Final update. It's been a month now. The extinction burst, couldn't resist using the term once, lasted about 2 weeks total. Here's the final tally of her entitlement attempts. 1. Tried to get mail forwarded from my address to wherever she was staying. Post office called to verify since it wasn't her name on the property. Denied. 2. Listed my townhouse on Facebook Marketplace as room for rent, female only. I got 12 inquiries before I caught it and reported it. 3. Told mutual friends I'd kept her emotional support cat. We've never had pets. I'm allergic to cats. 4. Applied for credit cards using my address but her name, hoping statements would arrive and she could intercept them. Joke's on her. I'm paperless on everything. 5. Created a fake dating profile with my photos saying I was looking for discreet fun with my actual phone number. Got some interesting calls before I figured that one out. The restraining order paperwork was filed when she showed up at my gym. Not to work out, she doesn't have a membership. Just to stand outside and cry whenever I walked past. The gym banned her after the 3rd time. But the absolute peak entitlement? 2 weeks ago, Bethany forwarded me something incredible. Kira had texted her. Can you ask Ryan if I can list him as a reference for this job? I know things are weird, but he knows my work ethic better than anyone. The audacity, Bethany replied. Girl, you tried to steal his identity, that's gonna be a no. That was a misunderstanding. I was confused and emotional. I thought we were basically married, so it was okay. You cheated on him with multiple people. People make mistakes. I just need this job. My parents cut me off and Devin won't talk to me, and I'm staying on Margot's couch and she's getting sick of me. If Ryan really loved me, he'd want me to succeed. Bethany didn't even respond to that level of delusion. Last I heard through the grapevine, she's still couch surfing because her identity theft attempt made it into the background check system. Some landlords use. Devin told everyone she gave him an STI. Karma's a bitch. Her parents gave her 1 month to get her life together, or they're done. She's working part-time at a cell phone store, without my reference, still telling people I'm the villain who ruined her life. As for me, life's good. Turned her old closet into a gaming setup. Started seeing someone new, ironically, a woman I met at the gym while Kira was outside crying. She thinks the whole story is hilarious and brings me cookies with "For non-Devin" written on them. The townhouse feels bigger somehow. Peaceful. No more wondering where she really is, who she's texting, why she needs plan B when she has an IUD. No more paying for her while she shops for my replacement. She texted me from a friend's phone last week. I know you'll never forgive me, but I want you to know Devin meant nothing. It was just excitement. You were my safe place. I ruined everything for nothing. I didn't respond, but I did forward it to Bethany with one comment. Still doesn't get it. Because here's the thing, it wasn't about Devin. It was about the lying, the entitlement, the assumption that I'd always be there as her backup plan while she played around. The fact that she still thinks the problem was Devin and not her entire approach to relationships shows she learned nothing. The girls' trip with the ex's sister story was creative, I'll give her that. But when you build that many lies, they collapse quick. And when they collapse, don't be surprised if your safe place has changed the locks. To everyone saying I should have given her a chance to explain, she had that chance. She used it to lie more, try to steal my identity, and harass me at work and the gym. Some people mistake kindness for weakness. I showed her the difference. Best $300 I ever spent on those locks. Oh, and Bethany kept that $50 spy fee. She used it to buy us victory shots last weekend. We toasted to dodge bullets and exposed liars. Living well isn't the best revenge. Living peacefully while they spiral? That's the real win.